You should be able to, because you are officially a whatever the affiliate level. And we're back. So, we were out of before we came back. We were talking about emotes and how mine is still not ready yet. My tier 2 one is, but my tier 1 has not been approved yet, and I'm not sure why it's taking what feels like forever. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. Gul'ran, you head back to the temple. You find the gentleman you spoke to earlier. He's willing to depart with you and show you the rough location he was at when he ran into her.
Okay.
And sure enough, it looks like he bumped into her earlier, based on the timetable that he has. He remembers because where he was standing, he was specifically like helping someone out, and then he started walking across the street. And as he did, he bumped into this woman. And he's fairly certain about the spot because he can remember there is a pole that is here and a building next to it. And he remembers leaning down and specifically handing this person some food that he had on him. And yeah, he's pretty solidly sure that this was the exact spot.
Okay, so then when I talk with him about what time he saw her here and what time I already talked to the other lady, am I able to try and kind of get a sense of which path this girl was taking?
Yeah, you can get a pretty solid idea. Give me a perception from there, or survival.
Let's see, what is my better one? Oh, definitely perceiving.
Okay. So you follow a pretty good line to a point that you notice that there is a sewer cover.
And this being, I'm pretty sure this is she traveled through here, and it putting two and two together, the smell.
As you get close, you can tell that somebody has actually moved the sewer here. It is not properly put back into place, as if somebody had kind of tried to close it from being beneath it rather than being above it, where they know where it was flush. This looks just slightly slanted.
Okay. Can you go back to everyone else while Gul'ran contemplates going in alone? I don't think he would.
Sure.
I need to think about what it was to do.
Alright, so the rest of you. Do you want to share are you sharing the findings that you have between the three of you?
Yeah.
I didn't get much, but yes.
I'm just over there pulling at my hair there are so many bugs.
So what are people's thoughts? So what are between the three of you, what are your thoughts so far on what is happening?
The only thing I could think of with the information I had was the second one that could fly seemed we've been thinking that it was casting maybe reduce person on the kid, but what if it was actually casting enlarge person on itself? But it likes objects more than kids, so that's throwing me off. But that's where my thought process was going with that information. It was well, what if they weren't casting something on the kid? What if they were casting something on themselves to make themselves bigger so they could carry the kid, and then using dimension? But then that wouldn't make footprints unless they cast it on themselves immediately when they got through the window and then walked over to make the footprints, or if the footprints were just completely faked. I don't know. Anyways.
Okay. Can I have together the three of you give me a knowledge nature?
Like one roll or
Each of you
roll?
giving me one roll. Okay. Yeah, sadly that does not turn up anything new. You guys try to put together some of the information you have, but it really doesn't lead you down any specific path, per se. Is Ghoulron going to meet back up with the party, or is Ghoulron going to go down solo?
Can I find like a teenager wandering, like this kind of like a random place in town, right? Like, can I find like a young kid running around?
Sure, you can almost always find a young kid.
Yeah, so I'll go up to him and be like, "Lad, I don't have any gold on me actually. Lad, can you go to the ministry and tell the people in the library that Ghoulron needs them to come?" And I'll give them their names. Will he do it?
Who's a Ghoulron? Give me a diplomacy.
I'm a Ghoulron.
Give me a
Keep up,
diplomacy.
Oh god. Oh, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but you're trying to convince a kid to do something he definitely doesn't want to do. Sure, whatever, old man.
There may be some money in it for you if you can get it done quick.
He holds out his hand.
They'll give it to you when they get here. Ask them for it when you get there. They'll give it
I
to you.
doubt this. I've heard this before.
No, they will.
Another drunk dwarf, and the kid goes
I'll
walking
present
away.
my holy symbol to him and say, "I'm a cleric, boy.
Doesn't mean you don't drink.
Your racism won't get you far, lad. Come on now.
No, he just walks off.
You motherfucker." All right, I'll go get the party.
Okay. You can wrangle them up there at the library when you arrive.
I found a lead on the streets. What'd your books give you?
A headache.
Nothing great.
I told you. All right, I think I tracked her down to a sewer vent, which would explain the smell. I think we should go investigate.
I wonder if there's a sewer near the a sewer opening near the estate.
Right. So you share your information?
Yes.
Okay, so the sewer grate. I'm going to look on the map of the city and see if it's in proximity to both the crime scenes.
No, they are quite a distance from each other.
And is there another sewer opening near the other crime scene?
You'd have to look around and find out.
No maps of the sewers?
There's no maps of the sewers that are publicly available.
Okay, so we're going to go into the sewer chasing after possibly magical hag lady who...
Let's do it.
No,
Let's go search it. That's what we're here for.
I'm going to go put my armor on and get my spear.
But get ready for potential dangerous things in the sewers. Who'd want to do that? Just go down there with no gear. I like that idea better.
Would we have any belief that there were crocodiles in the sewer?
No, there is no belief that there are crocodiles in the sewer. However, everybody give me a knowledge local. You can do this untrained. Ooh.
No crocodile.
Damn!
Oh!
This is when you all decide to roll high, huh?
Holy shit.
Alright, so all four of you are certain that that one thing that is down there that is a regular part of being down there is oozes. There are like gelatinous cubes that roam about, eating up any of like the filth and grime that happens to be down there, almost as a protective element.
No.
It's also home to a large number of mice, including swarms of rats. And with a 20 and a 24, Baru and Elizabeth, you are certain that there are also this thing that they talk about, but some people say it's not really there. These long, like, massively overgrown centipedes that crawl throughout the tunnels that are rather poisonous. If you were smaller, you might be able to.
Hard no. That's a hard no.
Just a small joke. Yeah, so as a player, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure gelatinous cubes are out the range of our level 1 cells. but like in game, Gul'ran, does he know anything about these creatures that you listed? Like, is there any precautions that perhaps we can quickly take? Because like, I don't want to rest a day to switch my spells.
So let's play a little bit of this threat assessment thing that you just spoke of. You are a party of 4 CR1 creatures. Together, you are an ECL of 3 for a very difficult challenge.
Okay.
You could, knowing this, probably manage to beat a gelatinous cube, but take some pretty significant losses. Just for the record.
And it's just one,
with
right?
a
It could be several or something.
with a 19 with a 19 on your knowledge local of the gelatinous cubes that are under there. You're also like pretty well aware that maintenance teams can go down there regularly, and they don't just die when they run into gelatinous cubes. Almost as if like gelatinous cubes are probably either too slow, or there's some way to protect yourself against them. But they are probably really slow. I mean, they're a giant like cube of Jello, whatever Jello is.
Well, as long as we don't have a ratkin in our party, we should be.
Okay, so yeah, I think I would mention to the party that like we need to be quick because this could be time sensitive. But if anyone knows of anything to keep themselves,
Could we bring guards or anything with us?
Nope. This is a task that you have been assigned, so this is up to you to complete.
We're in the ministry right now, right?
That is correct.
Are there any maintenance dudes here, or are they specifically?
They are
Good
not
call,
here. They are their own different department. You can head over to the sanitation office and meet with some of them if you'd like.
Would that take like a super long time, like, or is it like quickly I could just go in and talk?
It would take a couple of hours, and that's largely just like waiting around for somebody to talk to.
Is there some check I can make where I could determine it? Like, if I feel like I'm going to waste hours, like, is this creature going to get away, or they don't even know we're on their tail, or something like that? Like,
In this case, you'd have like no real idea.
Surmise, no real idea. Okay.
Are you sharing your concerns with the rest of the party? Because Baro just wants to go.
Yeah,
with
I
the
think we can go.
And the information that Steve gave us, he's sort of thinking like, we should be able to get away. We see a gelatinous cube coming. Yeah, we can outrun it.
I mean, if you guys want confirmation of it, you can talk to the people at the sanitation department.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste hours.
Okay.
Well, if the whole party is okay with it.
Baru is okay with just heading down there and being cautious.
All right.
What?
Brianna starts strumming some or singing a suspenseful song.
So
Okay.
by singing, you're just going dun dun dun.
Let me give you some background accompaniment for the song you're going to be singing.
You have given most of the races their own specific creeds. What is gnome?
Gnome it's a bit of a mix, largely like Spanish mixed with a bit of. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry.
It's super quiet for me.
It's kind of loud for me.
Yeah. Maybe I just have my sound down. Yeah, I kind of do.
A bit of Spanish blended with oh god. I'm not remembering it off the top of my head. Do you have a specific reason for the request?
Just what kind of accent my character has. Because I grew up with a gnome.
Oh, okay. Then you might have something around like a bit of it would be a bit of like Spanish. There's a bit of like a bit of English mixed in with that, and some. Hold on, let me look at my
mongrel, basically.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go with Baro does not have an accent.
Okay. All right. And we can. Is everybody ready then?
Aye,
You should
Captain.
probably go over real fast how you want spell points done, because that may be a pertinent thing here fairly.
It's not this early in the game. You all have level 1 spells, so it is effectively exactly the same.
Okay.
Spell points only matter once you get past level 1 spells.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let me see how the camera transitions first. Just as I expected, total fucking darkness.
Is this a prediction of what's going to happen?
So just to let you know, if we're going into situations, this is out of character with combat. I only have one combat spell memorized.
Okay.
That's fine.
I have to remember exactly how my spells are.
There's no combat, guys. He's bluffing. It's fine.
Alright, I need to
The oozes will
give...
just, eat
Actually,
away
I
at our
forgot.
clothes. No big deal.
Steve hates when players do that.
What? When they say out of character things and...
No, when they say like, "Oh, Steve won't kill us," we get murdered.
Alright, let's see if that made anything visible here. Yep, there we go.
So I get
Give me one sec. Since all of a sudden John went from I'm running the game to Steve, you're running the game, I didn't configure any of the minis to be owned by the camera.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
You should be.
I thought you'd want it on your thing, on your setup.
I do, but I didn't plan around that because it just wasn't expected.
Alright, well.
Besides, it's a lot of fun to keep harassing you
Add
about
it to the bill. Add it to the invoice.
What happened to the other 9 gates?
There is actually a reason for that, which maybe one day you will learn about.
Alrighty.
Why is she not showing up? Did I not?
When I
Aside
like
permissions
super
properly.
quickly made this character, I didn't realize that war priests are one of the types that like can cast anything on their spell list. You just pick what you prepare, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I only like threw up 3 spells, so I got 3 spells. So I want I guess I'm preparing those 3 until I add more in.
Oh, that's... What if I do this?
By chance, what 3 are those?
I'm having huge problems with the stupid light layering shit.
I have Shield of Faith, Protection from Evil, and Cure Light Wound.
That's good. I have none of those prepared, so.
Yeah, those are the 3 I have, so.
I was just saying so we don't double up, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
metagame and
yeah.
change mine anyway. So I prepared me.
What? Oh my god. This fucking system is weird. Alright, I'm gonna bring you guys over, and hopefully that makes this trigger. Or maybe... Oh, I bet I actually have to shake your minis is what I need to do. One sec. I think this is how this ends up functioning. I need to move the players that have dark vision. Nope. Well, this is scrumtrulescent.
And I do have light as
I'm gonna bring you guys over to the map either way. Did it start the music again? It did. Okay. Do any of you see anything other than darkness? If you scroll down to the bottom left-hand corner.
No. All black. Oh, wait. I think something
I
happened.
see my token, but that is it.
But
I
that
don't
is
see the
it, huh?
background.
Yeah, I see my
Same.
token.
Oh, fuck. Alright,
Yeah, I only see my token, by the way. And I'm looking at this guy.
Is Everly laughing at us?
She's giggling. I don't know at what.
alright.
Hi, Charlie. He didn't care.
He's too focused on his toothbrush and toothpaste. He wanted to brush his teeth and go
hate
spit in the sink. So
this fucking shit.
Hi, Everly. Is she focused enough to like pay attention to the screen?
probably not. There's just too much to look at. Plus, it's getting close-ish to bedtime, which means she gets pretty zony. My zony body.
There we go.
I think you got it.
I still see darkness, but I don't.
You would still see darkness because you have not told me you cast a light yet.
All right, I'm
Ooh!
to. Hold on, what am I carrying other than? Do I just have a long sword?
I need to know where light has been cast, and I need everybody to move in a very careful manner.
So just want to let you know, I can actually see more than the light is displaying right now.
I have a holy symbol.
You should be able to see
that
the equivalent of 60 feet, and some of it is going to illuminate areas that you can kind of identify are there. Unfortunately, dynamic lighting sometimes kind of sucks, and I kind of knew that
Mine's
going
working.
in.
Mine's
I
working
can see much further than 60 feet.
I can see 60 feet exactly, yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna cast light on my holy
All right,
symbol
hold on.
that I have around my.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Jaeger's cheating.
Yeah, I don't know how you would be able to see what I can't see from my view that sees exactly as you.
Yeah, I got popped out of game.
I just moved you to a different display. You should be back on the map.
No, I got popped out of game.
Okay. No
Injured.
problem.
That's all your hacks exploding.
I don't hack.
Hacker.
Yeah, I'm back at the world map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Because you should be able to see, like, okay, I don't know how you'd be able to see more than, like, at most 60 feet. So I'm going to bring you back in. I can't. I mean, you can see, like, just a couple of the rooms around you, right? But if you take out your measuring tool, the furthest line you should be able to draw, oops, is 60 feet. With some things blocking the direction.
I'm much further than that.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, I actually think I know what happened. Hang on.
Did you give him like low light vision and doubled it? Or
No, I know what's happened. I was trying to test something. Hold on, I got it.
Okay, it's dark. Darker than what the rest of I can see, but...
Did it change?
Oh, I know. No. So I know you don't like me to post in Discord, but I can post you a screenshot of what I see.
Yeah, that's actually probably useful here. Because I should be able to see exactly what you see on my test screen. Whoa, what a hacker.
Nap hacks.
You get it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
I mean, I'm capable of not metaing, so if you want to just
Well, I don't think you can see anything problematic from this. It all looks kind of close to the same. It's only a little bit of, like, map understanding. I don't understand how your character is able to get that, though.
Does it have to do with my senses? I'm going to have that written down on my character.
No, I mean, I think it may have been from when I was doing testing, and because I'm using Advanced Fog of War, I think I used Germany to test Dark Vision. So...
try resetting the Fog of War.
Okay.
Because maybe you use this...
Then I need to pull everybody out real quick.
Okay.
And then reset Fog of War.
And now when we come back, he should have that removed. Because I did the same thing when I was testing out the Vision games.
Okay. How about now?
Give me a sec, I gotta scroll down. Same.
Really?
Yeah, it's fine.
Whatever.
Okay.
Alright. Let me get the music back to going. Because it randomly stopped. What the fuck
And then I
is...
think Elizabeth had casted light.
Yes. What are you casting the light on?
My holy symbol that I wear.
Okay. That is 30 feet of light, correct? Uh, 20 feet of light.
Only 10 minutes. Ooh.
Ah, shit.
Ten-
Hold on,
Yeah,
I
but
just
it's a
got...
0,
I just
so-
inadvertently hit the backspace in the wrong place, and so I gotta log back in.
Oh no.
Quick, meta.
Well, just FYI, Brianna wants to light a torch.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Well, with my my holy symbol lit up, that'll provide light for you too.
Okay.
Just so you know, because that's gonna just be light like emanating from my holy symbol around me. So it'll be 20 feet of just light around me. So as long as you don't get like 20 feet away from me, you'll have the same like light. You know that I'm basically.
Does Brianna
feel
plan to
free to-
light a torch? Your choice.
Yeah,
I guess
I mean,
Brianna
it's-
will save the torch until her spell runs out.
Okay, so in 10 minutes.
Yes.
She can keep recasting the spell, right?
Correct.
Oh, well, okay.
Alright, so which way do you want to go?
So let's discuss in-character strategy. I will let you know that I am capable of becoming monstrously strong for a short period of time and doing significant damage, but I'm not particularly good.
Well, from our knowledge gathering, I think it would benefit to keep someone who's very perceptive leading the way, because I don't think we want to fight what we run into here. We might want to see the trouble coming and get away from it.
Okay? That would be you.
Perhaps I am on. If you were to put like a, I don't know, a number on how perceptive I could be, it's almost like I'm like a 9,
Yeah, I'm not nearly as perceptive.
and I can
Same.
see in the dark. So
Ah,
follow,
yeah.
follow Guran. All Guran will lead you right this way.
Yes, I'll let.
Gulran wants to go north.
Well, wait. Can I see? Is there any tracks, or is there anything I can see where someone may have went? Or
Give me a perception. Ooh. There are a lot of, like, prints and, like, markings on the floor here.
Right.
But you can give me a survival for what you're looking at and try to discern what is what.
ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, so you're pretty sure that whatever came in here did go north.
All right, guys. I picked up the trail. Follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for any cubes.
Ew, peeled eye.
Okay, so do not go more than 30 feet in any given segment of movement.
So I recommend the bard go. I'll go last. Basically.
Okay.
So like when I get it to this different, I guess I can. I don't know if I can see that this is a dead end, but I can see it myself. But,
Yeah, you could basically, like, as you get close enough to it, see it. So
Well, so you said I saw a certain trail. Like, how long can I follow that for before I need to like re-pick it up?
you can see that it goes down to the end of this hallway and this straightaway and turns right.
God, that dynamic lighting is so cool.
Yeah, I like when it actually works correctly.
So just to let you know, you said you like your characters to tell you what they're doing. I am literally stopping at each intersection and just glancing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get everything to open up as much
Okay.
as I can. And I am specifically paying attention to mostly behind us. 'Cause I don't like leaving things behind.
Okay. You were fairly certain that it could have only gone south from here, as there's no other way, so...
I peek around this corner. Is there any cubes in there?
As you peek around that corner, it is empty.
Okay. I don't see anything of note.
Nope. Sometimes a corner is just a corner.
I take a little peek around this corner.
There is a lot of different ways you can go down that way. It splits to the left part of the way down, splits to the right, and as you get to that intersection right there, I'm going to need another survival.
Let's see where it goes. My game's like
Ooh.
super lagging.
Yeah, this is the downside to dynamic
Oh,
lighting.
the lighting, yeah.
You kind of lose track of direction here.
Can anyone pick up the trail? I can't really see it.
Nope, I don't
Nope.
see it either.
All right, which way do you want to go from here?
All right, well, I think we just need to keep heading forward.
Okay.
I'm just gonna peek down this real quick.
Yeah, it appears to be mostly empty.
Do I hear anything in these tunnels, or is it just normal sewer sound?
I've got your perceptions for the party going on as you get close to things, so I'll let you know
Okay.
what you'll find.
Ooh. I see, like, does this actually open up to, like, a huge room?
It does
like
open
that?
up into a huge area.
Okay, I think that seems more interesting than continuing down this little small, unless I see anything in the tunnel.
Okay.
To the right.
Hang on a sec. I will tell you. Everybody pause for a sec.
Pausing.
All right, so Ghoulron, as you enter the area, let me check something here about some things. If I could type to save my life here, that'd be great. Thanks. So, the... Baru, Elizabeth, and Ghoulron. Actually, let me make sure this is correct. I'm sorry. Actually, Ghoulron, you would be the only person from this angle that would notice it. But in the distance, you can barely manage to make out something that seems to kind of shimmer a bit. Something very ooze-like.
Oh god. Where do I see this? Like at the edge
It
of
should
the
be.
room, or...
It isn't it. It didn't pop up on your map. What the fuck? Hold on. Did I not put it on the right layer?
It may be hidden in my eye, like, because I can't see the full room, right? I only can see, like...
Yeah, it might be one square away. Step in one step forward.
Sure.
Maybe one
No,
more?
I still
I
can't
don't...
see anything.
Why is this object not rendering in? Hold on, don't move too much further.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Okay. So yeah, there is a... Bring the party with you, because that's about where you would
Okay,
have
yeah,
seen
then
it.
I would have seen it.
Yeah,
when
you would
I
have seen it when you got to about... where you could... Right there.
Yeah, I see it right there.
Yep. Okay.
Is this like initiative, or do I have time to like do something?
This will be initiative.
Shit.
Huh? I don't see it.
You're
No
probably
fancy
still
buttons.
a little out of just a little out of distance. Because it is at the edge right now of Ghoulron's light level.
Yeah, like, I can see it's like right. I would tell everyone basically, I'd be like, I see it.
Ping the map again.
It's one of those cubes over there.
Okay.
We need to avoid it.
I do not see that.
So back the way we came, or like the
I think we
other way.
could try to run this way.
Well,
or
let's
is that a dead end?
see what happens. Elizabeth, you have the initiative first.
Wait, I haven't rolled initiative
Oh,
yet.
sorry. Okay.
There you go.
All right, Elizabeth, you have the initiative first.
So I'm gonna try to move, and I have 30 feet, but I can't quite tell like how far in here.
Yeah, you can. You're moving at the speed of your light, basically, or over moving your light.
Did you want to go this way, or I couldn't see where you were pointing to? So over here.
Sure. Yeah, we just
Okay.
need to
Okay.
get out.
Baru?
I am going to. I just want to move forward because I want to see it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not actually moving forward. I just want to see the thing. So okay. Now I think I see that.
Right, well, here's the thing. This is
Looks
somewhat
like a puddle on the ground.
This is somewhat indicative of your perception, by the way, because your perception on this was a 17, so you were slightly less, so it would make sense that you'd have had to have moved forward if you actually wanted to see where it was. Because from what I can see, if you're standing here, you can see the ooze.
It's right there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. That's fine.
But I'm going to basically stay right. That's where I'm moving.
All right, Brianna.
I also just want to get away, so I'm gonna follow the.
Okay. The ooze moves.
God.
Oops.
You all left me, you traitors.
Have fun storming the castle.
Ghoul run.
Oh, that's all you can move?
Yeah.
They
They don't move fast.
I cast Sanctuary on myself,
Okay.
and then I use my... I only have 15 feet of movement as a dwarf, and I use a movement. I'll protect the rear. Get out.
All right. Elizabeth. Remember, you have double your movement. So, all right, hold on. Hold right there.
A cube falls from the ceiling.
Yes, a cube falls from the ceiling. Okay, you can keep moving.
Alright, I think that's about as far as I can go.
Yep. All right, Baru.
I will follow her.
Okay. Hold on. As you pass around here. Okay, carry on. Please don't penetrate the walls. Brianna.
Okay, I can't see anything, so.
I know, it's almost like somebody took all the light away from you in that round.
Sorry! I didn't want to get eaten by.
Can I light a torch?
Absolutely, you can light a torch.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I want to keep getting away. Like, I want to still get away, but I want to light a torch.
Sure. You can light a torch, and let's give you some torch light.
The borrow actually.
There you go.
mentions, Did we just leave the halfling behind?
All right, right there. Hold on. Okay. Carry on.
Oh god, it's happening.
Okay,
so spoopy.
My movement is 20.
Yep.
So I'm thinking that's about as far
That would be
as
about right. This goes. Uh-oh.
You'll have to have the will to hit me, you damn creature.
It doesn't need to hit you.
Oh god.
It just has to move on to you.
Let me
It
double
goes
check
Super
this real
Saiyan
quick.
and goes through you.
Okay, so it
What
actually
would
will
I
stop.
consider an
It will
attack?
stop a little ways before you. It is not considered an attack per se, but it
touch me,
needs
you damn
it
thing.
needs an action to kind of move into that location. So, your action.
Would I know if do cubes have attacks of opportunity? Would I know this?
You're not really sure.
I can't roll a check to figure it out.
Give me a I forget what Ooze's qualified under Dungeoneering.
That is definitely not trained.
Well, then you don't know what oozes do. You've never really researched or spent any time around oozes. You know, if only you would have asked somebody from the sanitation department about oozes.
God damn it! This was a time-sensitive mission. Fucking Sanctuary is only one round. God damn it. Well, hopefully, there's no way I'm going to get away from this thing. So I'll just 5-foot step back and
Well,
cast.
it won't
Guidance
end
on-
until the end of the round you're currently in.
Oh, so it's active right now.
It is active right now. It ends at the end of your action.
Just book
Okay.
it double speed.
Yeah, I'll double speed, so that's only 30 feet. So...
Okay. So it needs to make a will save.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Look
Trying
at
to-
look at its buff
Yeah!
will. Mouse yourself over that number though, and look at its buff will save. Hold on though, as you're moving that way, Ghoulron.
nice.
We gotta put you in your place here for a sec, and we gotta check something.
Whoa, what the fuck is this shit?
I think. I'm not gonna-
All right. Ooh, did everybody see that as I passed you by it? That should have been on the GM level layer.
I didn't see anything, but
I see it.
See
Okay.
results in my
That's-
My
life.
dark vision. I think it makes sense.
That might be why. But yeah, and actually the perception you rolled, I would have been telling you about this anyway. But you notice as you pass by that there are some rats in there. There's a really large rat, and then this swarm of rats is kind of roaming about the giant rat in a circle. And there's the bones of some carcass underneath them. But they do not seem to have noticed you.
Well, hold on. When you say bones of some carcass, does this look like a child's carcass?
It's hard to tell unless you got in there and investigated.
So yeah, I would just tell the party in a hushed whisper, I see some bloody rats, but there's a body in there. Should we check it out and make sure it's not a child's body?
You guys are the fucking luckiest party, by the way, just for the record.
Do I suspect that the gelatinous cube can make its way into this narrow tunnel?
It would have to try to squeeze itself, and it's probably going to take a lot of effort to move around in that tunnel.
Okay. I have dungeoneering trained. by the way.
Okay, give me a knowledge engineering. Then that is good to know. Okay, so you know it is possible for the ooze to move through there, but it is going to be moving at half of its movement. It's also probably going to kind of forget about the party after some time of being away, of not having range to it. They don't typically follow things that they've kind of lost a connection to if something else comes along. So if there's some rats in another room and you guys move by and it notices the rats, it might get more distracted by the rats than with you guys.
Well, it's going to be moving really slow if it comes in here anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I say to Baru,
Say to yourself.
Ghoulron, if you want to, I'm also keeping my voice down. I'm saying if you want to explore that room, I don't think the gelatinous cube is going to be moving through these passages very quickly. We should be able to get away from it pretty quick.
Are you sure? I think I see
Although
it
I
coming.
can see it. I can see it now, by the way.
Yeah, that
We
was
need to move.
you guys have talked for about 12 seconds, and that was the ooze moving its way through.
All right,
Okay,
we're
and
moving. We're moving.
So my eyes get wide and I point behind him. I say, although it is coming.
Well,
Move.
I could possibly make a sound to make the rats aware of the.
Now is not the time for chatter. Now is the time for moving. Get out of my way, or I'll push you down.
All right, continue moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue moving.
Hold on, in initiative order, please. So Elizabeth first, and then Baru, and then Brianna. Yeah, Elizabeth, you could have moved further, by the way. Because you have 60 feet of movement. So do you know how to use Q? Well, Q is what it's set for me, but if you,
Yeah.
I know it's a little hard with only one hand.
Yeah. And it's actually that time for me, so
Yeah, if you want to take a short recess.
yeah. Well, you guys can keep going and like move me along if you want. I should be back in like 10 minutes or less.
Okay.
So keep going or 10-minute break.
That's up to you guys.
Let's
I
go
don't
ahead and
care
take a
either way.
10-minute break here. That's fine.
Okay. See you when you get back. I'm gonna go grab